Time for an American Family News Update. I'm Bronson Woodruff. It is Wednesday, January 14th. The head of Iran's judiciary signaled today that there would be fast trials and executions ahead for people detained in nationwide protests, despite a warning from U.S. President Donald Trump. The comments from Iran's judiciary chief come as activists had warned that hangings of those detained could come soon. Already, a bloody security force crackdown on the demonstrations has killed more than 2,570, according to the U.S.-based human rights activists news agency. President Trump has repeatedly warned that the United States may take military action over the killing of peaceful protesters. Some personnel at a key U.S. military base in Qatar have been advised to evacuate by Wednesday evening, according to a U.S. official. The decision came as a senior official in Iran brought up an earlier Iranian attack there. The official wants anonymity. He or she described the move at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar as a precautionary measure. The official wouldn't go into any further details about the move, but he or she did cite the need for operational security. In response, Qatar said today that such measures were being, quote, undertaken in response to the current regional tensions. President Trump said today that anything less than U.S. control of Greenland is unacceptable. This was hours before Vice President J.D. Vance was to host Danish and Greenlandic officials for talks. In a post on his social media site, Trump reiterated his arguments that the U.S., quote, needs Greenland for the purpose of national security, end quote. He added that NATO should be leading the way for us to get it, and that otherwise Russia or China would. The Supreme Court on Tuesday seemed likely to uphold state laws barring biological males from playing on female school athletic teams. Lower courts ruled for the male athletes in Idaho and West Virginia who challenged the state bans, but the conservative-dominated Supreme Court gave no indication after more than 3 hours of arguments that it would follow suit. Instead, at least 5 of the 6 conservatives on the 9-member court indicated they would rule that the laws don't violate either the Constitution or Title IX. And that's a wrap on this brief AFN News Update. More info on these stories and other news from a Christian perspective can be found at afn.net. You can also find us on social media, on Facebook, on X, on Rumble, and also on YouTube. Thank you for watching American Family News. Hope you have a great and blessed rest of your day. I'm Bronson Woodruff.